I know, right? Tick, tick, tick.
Yes.
Well, good morning, good evening, good night. Thank you for tuning in. Now, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Sidejag, the show where staying on point is really not the point. We talk about movies, music, entertainment, and all kinds of fun things along the way. Hopefully, you guys are strapped in, sitting down, and ready to have a great time with us talking about all kinds of nonsense. I'm your host, Dean. This is my co-host or other host. He could be the host, and I could be the co-host. Really doesn't matter. Rob, how are you today, sir?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm thinking about building up a business, being the CEO of another business, pulling some kind of money schemes on that business, and then going and living in another country.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Get
it. I mean,
stupid rich.
if there's a tax break, let's do it. I mean, for sure. Can we fly in first class, or just better yet, have our own planes and do whatever we want?
We can't. Let's not do it in Japan. Not do it in China.
God, no. I'm thinking some. Well, I mean, if you think about it, really, let's just do it in the U.S. because I feel like of all,
right,
or maybe Canada,
or like Switzerland, maybe. I feel like they cut us a break. Finland,
maybe. Yeah.
They probably they're stupid Americans. Like we should give them a little bit of slack.
I don't know. It's weird though. A lot of those places, like, they got guns. Like they have guns. And they're not afraid to carry them everywhere they go.
Oh really? I thought we were the only place like that.
No. Oh no, dude, we're tame. We're tame. Trust me, that was the one thing traveling international that kind of blew my mind was how many guns the airports actually have over there. Like there are guns everywhere. And they are in places where you just like imagine when you're getting off, imagine when you're going through TSA and you're like, you're really pissed because like your bag got flagged and you're just like, oh, like what the fuck? As opposed to like, it happens. Over there's a guy with a gun standing at the end of the thing going, tell me, why are you pissed? Why are you upset? What is the problem? There's two of them. There's one with a machine gun and one with a pistol. And you're just like, just keep talking. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. And then what the weird part was there's this Bruno looking motherfucker standing at the, that's just like, how they're like in all those like movies where you have like the Russian mob and there's that one guy that just like he's the muscle, but he's not really the muscle. He's just this dude that like could break fingers or something real easily and just be like, eat chicken. There's that guy. And I didn't understand that guy. And he was the one handing you your suitcase after, and telling you, he just, on my way. Yeah, so that was weird. I know it's a permanent thing because both coming and going, I had to deal with that. And I was just like, wow, that's some strange shit.
Yeah.
But hey, that's the joy of it. Whereas here, we got these guys that just sit there and do this.
Nah, can't be bothered. They can't be bothered.
No, and then your suitcase just goes, and whose is this? I'm the one standing here looking totally defeated.
Why do you have a full-size toothpaste in there? What is wrong with you?
Yeah. What was it this time? Fuck. We got stopped for something. This one on the way out of one of these out of Vegas. What the hell was it? God damn, it was something stupid too. I was just like, really?
Yeah.
It'll come to me eventually because it was that dumb where I was just like, okay.
Yeah. When I flew to North Carolina, they got me for the full-size toothpaste.
Well, I was like, it'll be the multi-tool that's for the small rig camera crap, but it wasn't any of that. It was like the dumbest thing. I was like, what did that look like? It's like a sock, Oh, I know what it was. It was the IRTAs. So I had the IRTAs in there, and so
looked like a bomb.
I guess I feel Japan just got butthurt over Carlos wasn't Japanese. I think so too. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you.
I would say that's some of it, but when you watch the last 10 minutes of the thing, they kind of explain all the money laundering schemes they had going on in the very last 5 to 10 minutes of the thing.
Yeah, but then there again, also it's like, was it really?
Right, yeah.
What I mean, it sounds like a lot of it could have been trumped up.
Oh,
because
it's like both. I think some shady shit was happening on both sides. Like they were both.
yeah, no one was honest.
No.
Yeah, hey, listen, man, it's whatever. Anyways, we'll get to that in a little bit. For those of you who don't know, what is the name of that stupid show? What was the name of the movie?
Fugitive, the curious case of Carlos Ghosn. Not Ghosn, like it looks, but
yeah,
Ghosn.
Ghosn. I'm out of here, bro.
Why is there an S in there? Yeah, exactly.
I don't,
I'm
because he's French. He's French. Which is funny though, because I didn't realize it just happened. Like this was like right at the beginning of COVID.
Yeah.
You know, and so I mean, he's only 3 years into this. Like,
oh yeah,
and they already
it's
made
like
a movie.
Recent. Yeah, it's
yeah,
recent.
like they already made a movie about this shit. So it's like there must be nothing going on.
Well, the first time I heard about this was on a YouTube channel, Donut Media. They done a video about it like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, that's strange as hell. So I started kind of doing a little bit of background research and listening to a few podcasts about it. But yeah,
I mean, he's just a weird looking dude anyways. Like he looks kind of, but I mean, apparently he's a rock star. I mean,
oh yeah, he's like turning these businesses around and
I mean,
cutting heads and kissing babies and
I mean, so and they were paying him a lot of money, so why would you not? But hey, you know what I liked about it the most?
What?
Who do you call? Who do you call when you need to get out of a country?
Yeah,
call the fucking Americans.
Ex-military.
You call ex-military from America. We'll get your ass out of this little country. You know why? Because we're American and we don't put up with nobody's shit. Where do you want to go?
I think they got some jail time too. If I remember at the very end of it, they tell everybody what jail time they got. So they got a little bit, but they didn't say if it was in Japan or what. I don't know.
What are they going to get jail time for? Give me a break. Oh, give me a break. I mean,
right.
The reality is they should have kept their mouth shut.
Yeah. Well, and the way they did it, so they were acting like they were violinists, but they had a guitar. So when they started walking back in the footage, they're like, huh? Like, that's a guitar case. So, yeah, I mean, which it didn't matter. It worked. They just needed it to work for that one time.
Yeah. I mean, it got him out of the country. So, he got his money. He got out. And, I mean, let's be honest. They're not going to go get this guy. Like, they're not going to send a Japanese hit team to go get him. I mean, who cares? He's gone. It's over. I can't hear
that. Oh, no. Okay. Something happened over there. Well, I'll be getting robbed. Sorry. Well, I got a show to do, guys.
Yeah, just chill. I'll come.
I'll come after it's done.
Yeah. So, but no, that's the. Finally watched the side jag because y'all aren't covering something I don't care about.
Listen, we don't care about them either half the time.
No, we don't. We don't care about them. They mean absolutely nothing to us.
Yeah.
Here's what I learned from this. One, this guy was a boss.
Yeah.
We're just gonna dig in. Fuck it, we'll get it over with. This guy was a boss. I do not like documentaries where the primary language is not English, only because my attention span is I tend to zone out, and when I got to read that fast, not happening.
Yeah,
I'm missing every other word. So I'm just like,
and as someone that has to watch with subtitles all the time,
yeah.
So I'm used to reading them, but I'm also used to English being spoken.
Yes.
So I don't have to pay like laser focused attention to it, and I had this.
I couldn't keep up. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was like, when the Japanese people, no offense, when they were talking, I was like,
they should have dubbed it. I mean,
they should have dubbed the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect a Japanese person to watch an American movie and
no. And I thought it was lazy. I thought it was just lazy. I was like, dude, this was a great story. Like, somebody's gonna turn this into a movie. Like, this is gonna be a movie. There's no way this is not gonna be a movie because it's too cool of a story to not be a movie. But
yeah,
I mean, it took me 4 trips to watch this. The first time I tried to watch it, I had to stop because it was way too much like reading. The second time I was falling asleep, so Sue accidentally shut off the TV, and I was like, that's a good idea.
I think like so far this might be the most disappointing documentary we've watched.
Yes. Yeah, because
the things you said, not because the story. Like the story's great.
no, the story's great, and that's what pisses me off. Because I was like, why could we not get like with the BBC? You have the guy in the background start talking in the language, and then the BBC guy comes over in English and says, "This is what he's saying." It's like
it's voiceover, something that we do often. Like
and then they had the stupid secretary that was like,
dude, that was like,
I was like, why? All right, well, you talk. You talk.
Exactly.
Tell me what she's saying.
That's what I thought. Like, if you're gonna have her, okay, have her talk to us. Talk to us instead of these little. She was just there for the quips. You know, she was basically like how I am on YouTube. That's her, but it doesn't work in that sense.
No,
you can't hold a whole movie. You can't.
No, it didn't, and it was terrible. I was like, really hard with Bollywood films. No, Bollywood films suck, bro.
I've never.
Dude, there's one. Okay, so there's a Bollywood on Netflix right now. It's an action movie, but Bollywood movies will always break into song and dance at some point. And they're like 3 and 4 hours long because apparently they have nothing else to do. And so I watched this one guy that reviews Netflix stuff, and he's like, if you can get past all this, it's a great 3-hour watch. And I was like, fuck,
good God, no,
not happening. The other thing that was kind of funny, Send the Ninjas, good one. Like Indian songs are equally as long. Like when Paul's parents passed, I went to their funeral. They had me come out, and oh my god, like the songs, it's like, when is this gonna end? It's like 27 verses long.
Wow,
holy Jesus!
It's like the extended Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, it's like the extended box cut. You know.
Yeah.
You got nothing to do for 24 hours? All right, man.
They're Grateful Dead concert. They're doing the full length with the solos and everything. Sweet Home Alabama.
You don't know what Bollywood is? Bollywood is Indian Hollywood. They call it Bollywood.
But they do all their scenes are so over the top.
Oh, like so over the top.
If you do a regular ninja kick that goes about 6 feet, they're going 60.
Yeah, it's overacting. If you caught that real infinity, no, the
Oh yeah. The dude was a Bollywood star.
Yes, he was a Bollywood star.
It's the worst Marvel movie.
Yeah, that's why we don't remember the one we shall not speak of.
Exactly. That's what it's like, the Infinity People, or
the one with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. And the dude is funny. The Bollywood guy.
Oh, he's great.
He's in other stuff that he's funny, but like, I don't know, that one was dumb. But
yeah, well, he was in where he was a Jedi, but he was a fake Jedi.
Right. Yeah, he damn, what was that?
That was Obi-Wan.
That was Obi-Wan. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was in Obi-Wan. Yeah, he's good. But yeah. So trust me, it's nothing you need to do. However, if you ever eat Indian food, that'll be the movies that are playing in the background.
Yeah.
And if you're like, how come this movie didn't end and I was here for 2 hours? Well, that would be why. So how we missed watching this one after hearing your opinion? No,
that's not fair. I feel like if we had to suffer, Cassie, aka Casey.
See, I'm nice like that. If I suffer, I take the hit. I'll take the hit. There again, this was a great story, and that's what sucked was that.
Yeah.
Like, I almost feel like, could somebody please redo this? Can we get a do-over?
Dude, you know what we should have done? We should, because the Donut Media video, this is great. It's like 18 minutes long or 17 minutes long.
Oh yeah, that was perfect.
You get everything that they showed you here.
Yeah, just without the boring,
but better, right?
Without the maid going. He was very frugal, and he never, he wore his clothes until the armpits were yellow, and he would have me sew on his buttons.
That was like,
and then he said, "Give me my receipt so I can pay you, and take 2 bottles of wine, and let's take a selfie together." What?
I feel like we could have done a better job. We just with the knowledge we only know about this story, we could have done a better documentary.
Yeah. Oh, probably. Yeah, I mean, because we could have faked it all. So this one dude,
right?
he said this, and it was like this guy, I don't even have to know the names. And so then this other guy, like, yeah, and so here's the rub of it. Great story, great story. If you're into reading French and Japanese, people speak English or not speak English, wishing they were speaking English, ruins everything because they took way too long to get to the point. That was the other thing. It was 40 minutes. It's only like an hour and 30 minutes, but it took 40 minutes to get to the point.
It should have been a 45-minute, just boom.
No, I think they really they took this. It's like he's like, no, fuck, who cares? Like he when he was a boy. No, I don't care about when he was a boy.
No.
His
No,
father
why?
was, who gives a shit? And then it's like,
Right.
oh my God, I don't care. Tell me how he escaped in a box.
There's something he did he did some great things. He saved Renault. He went over to save Nissan, and then he escaped in a box. Tell us about these things.
Yeah, how do you go from like the highest everywhere and making what 9 point or whatever billion million fucking euros a year to like running for your life to get out of this country because like they're gonna just like rail you into the like they're gonna dig a hole to put you in a box to put you in another hole, because you dishonored some Japanese dude.
And they told the story they told was like the least interesting part of the story.
Yeah.
So
she's talking about the Weird Al movie that's on Roku TV.
Yeah.
Right now, so apparently that's a new streaming service that we all need to not get. They paid Weird Al to make a fake movie of his life.
Really?
He was on Terry Gross the other night, and so I listened to the interview, kind of, and it's it sounded really funny, but it also sounded like it'd be about a 15-minute movie in my world,
right?
Because I can't. It's like so stupid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Weird Al.
Yeah.
It's Weird Al. So a little Weird Al goes a long way.
Yes, it does. It does. It definitely goes a long way. And I got enough just listening to the little cuts. I was like, in Fresh Air. That's the name of the Terry Gross show. Fresh Air with Terry Gross. I got enough. I was like, wow, I don't have to watch the movie.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I am happy.
Yeah.
So what else you been watching?
So I have recently started. Well, let me talk with the one episode first. We'll start with that. So we were looking for a show to watch with Bailey and Matt on Tuesdays because that's their days off where they're both off.
Yep.
So we're gonna do one episode a week, and that's The Watcher on Netflix.
Okay. The TV show.
Yeah,
the Netflix. Oh no, wait, The Watcher.
Yeah, on Netflix.
It's what is
that? The guy from. I'm wanting to say Everybody Loves Raymond, maybe the brother.
Okay.
The big dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So him, but he's thin in this, and he doesn't look as giant. Him and a few other nobodies. They move into an old house.
No, that's not the brother from Everybody Knows Raymond. That's the husband from Ant-Man.
Oh, you know what?
The one that marries his wife.
Is it?
Yeah. He's the cop from Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah,
he just looks familiar. Whoever he is.
Yeah. He's the stepdad in Ant-Man.
Okay.
They all become friends.
Yeah. Well, that dude I've seen in several things. I just don't know who he is.
Yes.
But they go to a house. They meet weird ass neighbors. Turns out everybody in the town's weird. They get weird letters from the Watcher that knows everything about what they're doing in the house. There's been a Watcher watching this house since it was built, and we've only watched one episode, so
it sounds creepy.
This is all we know. It's kind of like a thriller, but not scary.
Well, you get 7 episodes of pure torture, so
yeah, we'll see. Like the first episode left me intrigued. Like, okay, what's going on? Who is this person? We have 3 groups of weird people that I know about. A possible 4th. So it's not. I'm not going to say it's the greatest show ever,
Right.
but I'm intrigued enough to continue watching it.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what
that
do you
sounds.
got to put on top
Uh,
of that?
I was trying to think. I was like, did I watch anything at all? Like, I don't think I've watched any TV other than I tried to watch this show since
Right.
we last. Oh, I know what I watched. I take that back. I watched the last episode of Andor that was on.
Oh, was it worth it?
I watched the last episode of Andor that was
Good.
on.
Right.
At this point, it was funny because I finally got to see it on my TV because I've always just watched it on the phone because we've been
Right.
traveling, and so I was like, I think it was Friday night, and I know it comes out like Wednesday nights or something, and I was like, oh, I'll just watch this because I had like an hour, and so I sat down and watched it, and then that's when I tried to watch the 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 Nissan movie
Yeah.
after that, and it's like I honestly have not turned on the TV myself
Since then.
since.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only thing I've watched in the last week. It's so sad. Like it's pitiful because
Well,
I
I've
take
watched
that
some.
back.
What
I've
else did you?
watched Paw Patrol.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah, he found Paw Patrol, so now we've been watching Paw Patrol,
Great.
and I think we watched some Elf. I watched some Elf.
I like Elf.
Yeah, and then we watched The Grinch, both.
I
The
like the old Grinch. The new Grinch. I mean, I don't hate the new Grinch, but
It's stupid, but we've
yeah,
watched both. They've both
yeah.
been on at various points when I've walked out in the living room, and it's like, I like the Sandman show. I thought the Sandman show was pretty good too.
I
That
need to
was
finish that. That one actually. You know, sometimes you watch something that's good, but then for whatever reason you don't continue. That's kind of that show for me.
yeah. So there's one more episode. There's like a cartoon that they made about a cat or some shit like that. One
Yeah.
of his little creatures that he makes. I just haven't like found it in me to watch it because
Right.
it's like, oh, I know what I watched. I take that back. I watched the second season of the Warrior Nuns. Season
Oh
2 of
no.
Warrior Nuns. Oh hell yeah, dude. What was it?
Oh my god.
I want to say Friday night. I stayed up till like 4 in the morning. I can't believe I forgot that because it's awesome. I
Yeah.
was just like, yeah, it's kicking ass, taking names. Oh, I really like that series. It's so badass watching a nun walking around with a freaking MP5, just like strutting this bitch, looking Arnold like, and you're just like, oh, it's just yeah. I was like, that's so cool. It's so cool. I don't care what happens. It gets all sci-fi and shit
Yeah.
in it too, which is funny because like I'm watching it. I don't, a lot of these shows are made to not be watched at once.
Yeah.
Like they need you to take it and just kind of go home and like let it ferment a little
Think
bit.
about
Like
something else.
yeah, and then because there's these not time traveling, but there's realms. They're now calling them realms because everyone understands what a realm is now, thanks to
Right.
DC or Marvel. And yeah, exactly. Church merged with Mortal Kombat, 100%. So there's these monsters that come from another realm that are looking for this halo looking thing.
Mhm.
And it's funny because there's like 4 scenes where they come and it's the exact scene, like the special effects. So they said, all right, they need this final scene at the end.
Yeah.
And they did all the CG on it, and then they just take that special effect
And then transplant it somewhere
and then
else.
put it in different scenes throughout the episodes. And it was like at first I didn't notice it, and then I was like at the last scene that was the
Yeah.
the extended cut of it, I go, oh shit, that's
They
been the
played me.
same. Like they're all doing the same. It's the same shot.
They
I was
played
like,
me.
yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
that's actually really smart. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I
They're
like
getting their
that.
money's worth.
Oh, totally. Because I
Yeah.
mean, I've done that in not in anything else, but I mean
Yeah.
I've done that before where it's like I had to draw something and I've just like flipped it, shrunk it, moved it
Yeah.
around a little bit, but it's the same picture. It's just you
It's
can't
how I
tell
do
because
it's how I do every single PowerPoint I ever make.
yeah, yeah,
Well, you're
yeah,
getting different versions of the same thing all the way
yeah,
through.
yeah. It was pretty cool. But I
Yeah.
watched I forgot. So Friday night I pissed Sue off because Saturday they had to get up and do a the Lightning had like a charity run, so they got up in the morning and did that at like 6 in the morning. Of course, I was up till 5 watching this. And she's like, I slept like crap, and I go, it's not my fault.
Yeah,
I wasn't in the room.
I'm gonna sleep good when you guys leave.
Yeah, well, I turned off the TV and went like this in the chair and fell asleep. And she came out and woke me up. She's like, "Oh, well, you were snoring when I woke you up." I said, "Do you think? I mean, I literally have my neck back like this. I mean, how could you not snore? It's amazing I was breathing and my head didn't fall off." Fuck.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but dude. It's the dumbest show ever. It makes absolutely no sense, but it's just the fact that these are nuns that are ninjas. I mean, it's literally the only thing.
Just the fact that it existed, you had to watch it.
It just ropes me in, and I just sit there and go, shoot some people, kick some ass. Yeah, this one they didn't kick as much ass as they did in the first season.
Yeah,
but they still there was enough there to be like, oh, and we know there's going to be one more season. So it's like, if we get it, great. If we don't, I'll live. But because I never thought we'd get a season 2. So I was like, holy shit, we got a season 2? Damn. You know.
Like, yeah. Yes, you did. You rolled right in.
Yeah. It was awesome. Enjoyed it so much. I might even watch part of it again.
Oh, damn. Just only watch the scene that they kept re-popping up. Just do the episode.
Yeah. No, I just want to watch the son where there's like this whole where the nuns just beat people's asses. Like, that's the best part, man. That's the best part. You know. But yeah. But other than that, okay. So other than that, I've literally not watched shit
until you come up with something else that you remembered at last minute.
No, that was it. I mean, because I'm like, dude, I know I watched something. I just, for the life of me, couldn't figure out what it was. And there again, it was like, I sat down and I didn't. You were in
a daze. You were in a daze, and it just happened.
And then, other than that, we started putting up Christmas decorations.
Oh yeah. Well, I started watching again through Cassie's insistence. 1883, which is the prequel to Yellowstone.
Yeah.
So, like, we've made it past the part where I was just kind of bored with it, getting interesting again, or it's getting interesting for the first time. So it's okay. It's not as good as it's because I want it to be as good as Yellowstone. It's just not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't have Kevin Costner.
Right. So it's like it's getting better, and it's I'm actually interested in it. But what else? The other thing I've watched is on Amazon Prime. I've watched all 7 episodes that they have now. The Peripheral.
Okay, I think you talked about that last week.
Yes, it was one that I wanted to watch, so I put it on the list. It's the girl. You remember the Nick Cage, where he was a superhero? Not the Skull. The dude, it was such a off.
She's the girl. Isn't she the one? She's from like Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, she's the young girl from Kick-Ass.
From Kick-Ass, and they're on there. They're in 2030 something. They have like extreme VR at that point. People make their money off VR.
Really?
And they come up. Her brother comes up with this thing that's gonna make a lot of money. They're dirt poor,
right?
And it's called the Peripheral. And a Colombian drug company, as far as they know, sent it to them. Turns out it's sending her to the future and putting her in an android body. When she does this, she goes to the future in an android body, and she's actually in the future. So it's kind of like time travel, but it's not time travel.
Okay.
Because she's not physically going there, but her mind and everything goes into her body.
Which is kind of cool.
Which is cool, and she can take over. And then there's all kinds of mysterious shit going on, because you don't know why they want them in particular to come. You don't know what the future people are after. Until the 7th episode, you don't know what happened, because in the future, the first thing you notice is like there's literally like 1/3 of the people.
Oh, okay.
That's in the regular world. So you go to every place that would be crowded. There's literally nobody there.
So it says there's only 5 episodes.
That could be the case. It's either 5 or 7, but I've watched every episode that's been
So there's
out so
like
far.
3 bonus things, but there's only 5 episodes.
So I
So
might have watched everything then.
yeah. So is it good?
Yeah, I think it's good. I wouldn't consider it like super great, but it is good. I'm not going to recommend it like I would The Warrior.
Well, no. I mean, is
Right.
there any fighting in this one?
Yeah. There's some.
Because
Yeah.
I mean that's what she's known for. She's known for kicking ass.
Right. As Dean says here, hit girl.
Yeah.
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 But there's she her brother does this. He's an ex-military vet, and he does these VR missions to train people to get them on their VR level. But it's like
Okay.
VR. It's like VR, but like real VR type
Oh
shit.
wow.
But she is like a savant. So a lot of times she goes in and plays in his character to boost them up. So it's pretty good. It's been interesting so far.
Okay. I will add it. I just added it to my list.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's some intrigue going on. You really don't know like what's going on. Like who wants what? W- what does the future want with these people? Why?
hmm.
And you don't really get those answers fully to where I've seen. I may be an episode or two behind of what it's scheduled, but you get a taste of what they want, but not everything.
So I think I have the movie that we need to watch next week.
All right, excellent. Because I don't want
No,
to think about
it's
one.
not. It's not. It's terrible. It's
What is
terrible.
it?
The RIPD 2, Rise of the Damned.
Huh?
Did you ever see RIPD 2? It had Jeff Bridges in it,
Mm-mm.
and I think Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-mm.
It's a terrible movie where they die and they come back as like it's
You know
like
what? I did see that
yeah,
actually
of course you
now.
saw that. It's like
Yeah,
Men
I
in
did see
Black
it.
but with dead people.
Right,
Dead
yeah.
hunters. They came out with a part 2.
Direct
Different
to
people.
direct
Huh?
to Netflix or something?
Oh yeah, because it's direct to Netflix.
And it's not the original people.
No.
Oh hell no.
Oh no, but it's cool. It's the dude that's in it is the guy from shit. It was a show where he was a spy that got Burn Notice.
Oh god.
You ever watch Burn Notice?
Bailey and Matt are watching it, and
Yeah.
a lot of times I watch it on the living room TV. It's like, God, this show sucks, dude. Like,
Yeah. Oh, we watched that all the time when that was like a thing. Like, oh yeah,
yeah.
that was the family show was Burn Notice. So he's the guy. So
Yeah.
it's a terrible movie. Oh yeah, no, Christmas Story 2 is coming out too. Yeah, I saw that.
Well, I'll tell
I
you
mean,
what.
we're
Did you
probably
know
gonna end up watching both.
they made another Christmas Story movie?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, and it was horrible. I'm not gonna say that the first movie is great, like as a movie wise, but I love the movie. But I can't. If someone's fighting me, I can't defend that it's a great movie. I just
No, it's not a great movie. It's tradition.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just like like I like whatever that shitty cake is that I get in the Christmas season that I fruitcake.
fruitcake.
I like
Yeah,
fruitcake. Okay, I'm not going to defend fruitcake, and I'm not going to go out of my way to eat fruitcake. But
right.
since December is right around the corner and there will be fruitcake to be had, I will partake in some fruitcake.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go out of my way to find fruitcake.
Yeah.
Okay. Christmas Story is a movie I will watch on Christmas Eve for at least an hour. Where because it's always playing. So I'll turn on one of them. I'll get my fruitcake fix. And
Hey,
then
just
I'll
need to see the highlights, the tongue on the pole, you should try out,
the
kid.
dogs running through. Fra
Yeah.
ra 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 ra. Oh, it's
Exactly.
smiling.
Fragile.
Whack.
It must be from Italy.
From France.
France,
Yeah. No, that's it. I know the movie. I know all of it. I don't care. Eat more, drink more Ovaltine.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but I need it. I need that fix. I need that holiday fix. That is one of those little like it was on the other night. It was on the other night, and Haley was like, "Go ahead and watch it." I go, "No, She's like, why? I said,
it's not
too
time
soon.
yet. It's not
too
time
soon.
yet. Yeah.
Yes, I need all the Christmas lights going. I need all that. I need to be, So
I don't know why we have these rules, but they exist. And I totally agree with them.
It's because it's listen, life is sucky enough.
Yeah.
Let us have our little things,
Yeah, I agree.
It's like
I'm all in.
Yeah, because I'll watch the cartoon Grinch, the original. It's only like 20 minutes long. I'll watch that, and I'll watch the Charlie Brown Christmas. I'll probably fall asleep through the Charlie Brown Christmas because I always do, because it's like it's really bad. And honestly, when you watch it, you're like, why was this good?
The music.
I mean, the music was good. Snoopy's cool, but the kids and the whole play thing, and Linus being like, does his whole little thing. I was like, how did this?
Within Pigpen.
Oh wait, it was the 70s. I know. Never
mind. Well, they was coming after claymation, so.
Well, it was just that time though, where you could get away with that, and no one would make a big deal about it, because it was like, if you think about like most of the Charlie Brown things, it's like back then, because when those came out, you celebrated Christmas in school, you celebrated Halloween in school, you said the Pledge of Allegiance, Easter was a thing, Valentine's Day was a thing, and you could do all these things in school. Now you can't do any of this shit because, God we trust. What is? Oh, whoa! Hold on! Whoa! Who's this God fella, and why do we trust him? Can't have that.
Yeah.
Or I don't celebrate Christmas. It's a holiday. Or I don't even. It's just December. I don't celebrate holidays. I celebrate nothing. Or I celebrate this. It's Christmas. That's why we have it the 12 days of Christmas. And it's like, what? I'm giving away free shit because it's my holiday. But anyone can enter. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care
if you're going to sit there and complain, well, I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't want any part of it. It's fine. Don't enter. Yeah. Don't enter to get free shit. It's okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's my world. You're just getting advantage of it. Taking advantage of the fun stuff. No Christmas till after Thanksgiving. Yeah, see, it takes too long. It takes too long. Like, we started setting up. We'll have it all done this weekend because next weekend we'll be busy.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Yeah, whatever. It's all good.
Feats of strength.
It's all good. Do what you like. Do what you like. I don't care. Don't care about me. I don't care about you. It's all good. Coexist.
Oh God!
Someone should make. I'm sure somebody makes one of those stickers with like Christmas holiday, like with. I'm sorry, December holidays. You know.
When I see those stickers on a car, I'm like, I'm making sure to be very wary because I don't think they can drive very well. That's just my assumption.
I there's a lot of things that go through my head that I'm just like, I don't really know what. And what I love about the coexist. This is why it's called Sidejag, guys. What I like about the coexist sticker is the people that take offense to the coexist sticker.
Oh yeah.
And
there's always like the one people, like there's these people getting equally mad about something because these people got mad about something. Like, yo, you guys are the same. I don't know if you see it, but you're the same.
Bite your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, So, but when getting mad about that sticker in particular, just kind of like.
Yeah. Well, and you listen, you got the people that kept the Hillary things planted in their thing till 2020, and now there's still people with Trump signs in their yard. It's like, yo, guys, you lost. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. Like, your people lost. Like, you can pull it out until it comes back up. They
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. But you see it, man. They both do the same.
Lost but not forgotten.
Yeah. But like, you guys are the same people. You guys are the same people. If you could agree on things, you could unite against all of us.
It was funny. I worked with two women that were two separate religions that were like this with one another. The man is amazing that they even could talk to each other. And I would work with one of them, have them tell me all about her religion. I'd work with the other one and tell me all about her religion. I go, and then I go, you guys are a lot alike. And oh man, I just like SpongeBob out of that shit because I was like, damn,
like it's like calling a Puerto
can
Rican Mexican,
huh?
It's like calling a Puerto Rican person Mexican.
Oh no, you can't do that. No, you totally can't do that. No, well, that was and I've said this before. Like when Fernando came to work for me, I was like, dude, you gotta understand, most Americans. And you can argue this all you want. The reality is most people think that Mexico exists below Texas. And what I mean by that is there's nothing below Texas other than Mexico. So from Mexico all the way down to Peru, it's Mexico. There's no other country below us other than Mexico. Where are you from? Mexico? No, I'm from Peru. You're Mexican?
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey,
I'm Guadalajara. No, you're Mexican.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Costa Rica? Mexican. Panama? Mexican.
Yeah.
Brazil? Oh no, you're from some weird place. We don't know what you are.
Your own thing.
Yeah, your own thing. We don't. I don't know what you guys speak. You even question the Mexicans.
Listen,
even question you.
I trained a girl at work, and her name was Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, no, it's Cassandra, and I said, okay. I was like, okay, but let me tell you something. You're in Arkansas. I've never once in my life in Arkansas heard someone say Cassandra. I was like, my wife's name is Cassandra. I said, that's what you're at. You're either Cassie, Cass, or Cassandra in Arkansas. You can be whatever you want in your own words, but I'm telling you what people's going to call you. 3 things.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Dude, I like how you preface it with like, hey, you're in Arkansas now.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes you got to come to terms with your reality.
Oh, hey, man. I mean, come on. I live in Florida. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, everywhere you turn, you're just settling on something.
Right.
Oh, all right. Yeah. That works.
Exactly.
Really?
Well, if you were in Florida, there would have been a 4th option. It would have been Casey.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, Casey.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's right. When your first name has as many options to pronounce as your last name, it's like your parents hated you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or like it was funny because like, they're like Haley and Bailey, there's so many different ways to spell that. And they get so pissed off. Like, it's not how you spell it. And you're like.
And dude, I just went with the simple spelling, the Bailey.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. But man, there is like, I didn't understand the can of worms that was gonna be open with that.
Nope, neither did I. I just thought it was a good name.
Right. I'm just like, a solid name. Like, here we go. Like, you're gonna be able to get a job with this. You're not. I'm not trying to go with the crazy Mary Jo, Sue, Beth, Earl as a first name.
Right. Well, I mean, at least I told her, I said, listen, the biggest problem you have is they don't know how to spell your name. We loved you. We might have screwed up. We could have found a different name. My parents named me something and then called me something totally different. They called me my middle name. They hate me, And the sucky thing is my dad grew up the same way, where his name, they didn't call him his first name, they called him his middle name. And I was like, you should have learned, you dumb son of a bitch, that it sucked for you. Why would you want your kid to go through that same hell? Like, he's stupid.
Dude, listen, my initials are Robert Wayne Vega. That's my they called me JR when I was growing up. JR.
Junior? Or just JR?
I wasn't a junior. No, I wasn't a junior. Just JR.
Maybe you look like the dude from Dallas.
Well, that's what they said.
You had a Larry Hagman.
That's exactly where it come from, Dallas.
Dallas? Yeah.
I was like, so why'd you name me this and then call me JR?
We liked the TV show.
Yeah, they hated me.
Yeah. Oh no.
So is that Megan?
Same.
Megan or Megan?
It's got to be Megan.
Megan.
Yeah.
I think it's Megan, but
in Florida it'd be Megan.
Yeah, I think it would be Megan in Arkansas too.
Yeah, but no, yeah, but I mean, so there again, Rob,
Yeah.
Robert, Bob, Bobby,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Roberta. Like, you know,
Mhm.
you lived the same hell I did because Robert's my first name. I know this
Yeah.
could be the Rob and Rob show. And it's not though. So, but you know, you sat in class. My biggest thing was they'd call Robert, and I'd be like,
Like,
and finally
so,
they go Bayat, and I'd be like, Bayat, yeah,
yeah. That's
it's
me.
yeah, that's me.
Bueller.
Why didn't you answer when I called Robert? So funny thing. So my parents don't love me, and they call me by my middle name. So I'll be a great serial killer because you'll have to say all three of my names.
Mm-hmm.
But I go by my middle name, and I only had one teacher. I had a reading teacher in like 7th grade that would, it's like, she wouldn't do it. And I go, dude, my own parents, the people that name me, don't call me this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to answer to it. I have never been called this a day in my life. And she's like, well, that's what I'm going to call you because that's what it says here. And I said, I have a solution. You can call me Mr. Bayat because it says that too. Oh, yeah.
You were the difficult kid.
Oh no.
Your
Oh,
parents
no.
made you the difficult kid.
They made me the difficult kid, but when I said you can call me Mr. Bayat, oh man. Ooh, you think I just spat in her face.
Yeah.
We did not get along from that moment. That was a long semester.
What
My
age?
God.
What age was that?
That was 7th grade.
Oh God.
Dude, that was tough, man. That was tough. Dude, she was Jabba the Hutt too, man. She had a desk. She was so large, you didn't sit at a desk. At the desk.
Wow.
She never what she said. She had a table. She sat at the table. She had shit all over the table. She's like, whoa, you know, at the table. It's like total Jabba the Hutt shit. I'm like, oh my God, this is so crazy.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Like, you know, everyone talks about their hot teacher or whatever.
This is
I
the opposite.
I never had a hot teacher in my whole high school career. My whole school career. I don't ever remember having a hot teacher.
Okay. I don't either.
Yeah,
We
I feel
did.
like
I
was
take that
robbed.
back. We did. And
Yeah.
she was so young when she started. She was actually still teaching when Haley went there 20 years later. 10,
Oh,
10,
really?
20. Yeah. When Haley was a senior, she was still there. I was like, damn. She's not hot anymore. She's old.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happens.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's weird. It's weird how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, did they always ask you like, what do you want to be called?
No, they
what do you
never
go
asked
by?
me.
Huh?
Yeah, they never asked me once.
Oh, so they would just call you Bob?
Yeah, no. Well, listen, I ended up being Vega. I don't even know why this happened in elementary school.
That's
so
cool.
I would like even at work when I started work 20 years ago, I just always have been Vega to everybody. So
That's
I
good.
get because there's so many Roberts. There's so many Roberts.
Oh no, it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, dude, let me tell you. I mean, on the professional side of what we do, it's like there's so many Chris's, there's so many Brian's, there's so many Mike's, Pete's. It's like I don't know anybody's like what's your first name again? It's everyone's last name.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I know everyone's just it's like we go by. And the funniest one is like my buddy Ada. I can't even pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
Like I cannot for the life of me. And he just looks at me and he's like, I'm like, dude, I just it's a lot of letters, a lot of vowels. It's just and then he'll pronounce it, I'll be like, don't just say it, and I'll remember that because when you're like it's I don't know.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
I
need you
my
to
table
anglicize
teacher was
that.
smoking. There you go.
Oh man, you're lucky. I didn't have one.
The
closest one I had looked like Ricky Lake, middle-sized Ricky Lake, not
not the end.
Yeah.
Did you ever take typing in high school? Are you old enough to?
It was
Did they put fingernail polish over the keys? Like old school, like yeah.
Well, we were doing on Apple II.
Okay, that's I mean literally type like.
No.
Dude,
we were Apple IIs.
No, so we had typewriters, legit typewriters, and you'd put the paper in, and all the keys had fingernail polish on them. Because they give you a sheet of paper with all the keys, and you'd have to sit there and practice. And then they put the thing up in front of you, and then you'd have to sit there and type. And they put a piece of paper over your hand so you wouldn't look down to try to see the keys. and I failed that class miserably because like I can't do that. My fingers and I have no hand-eye coordination. I can't do like that's why I don't play video games because I can't do this.
Yeah.
And
I'm still to this day but
yeah.
Like at the time I could do it good enough to pass the class.
Hmm.
But I just instantly regressed. Even though I've been messing with computers since I was a child, I still kind of use the pattern, but my fingers are up. I just use these two, and I know where they're at.
Oh no, that is the truth. Like, no, because honestly, at first I thought that's what it was. I didn't realize like it was like
a real name.
You know,
yeah,
right. You know, and it's funny because I almost feel weird calling you anything other than Vega.
Yeah, that's just it's always been my nickname.
Or honestly, when I say like if I go hi-fi, to me it's graduated just to hi-fi.
Oh yeah.
Like your first name is Hi-Fi, your last name is Vega, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, it just works.
You know, see, and the funny part is that's what I like about Fernando and myself is that there's really no other Fernandos or Dean that matter.
Yeah. So you guys are it, like
Yeah, it's like
that's true. That there is no other Dean or Fernando in like popular culture or anything I can think of.
No, yeah. And if there is, it doesn't matter. He doesn't get it.
Right.
Yeah, you don't get that. You get whatever your last name is what you're gonna be. Because
it's already taken. It's already
taken.
Go down the road.
Yeah. One of the I have this really good password. One of the company goes, "How did you get that password?" And I go, "Because I was first."
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not a password that matters, so it really doesn't matter. But...
yeah.
And they were just totally shocked. And they're like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah. How many Deans do you know?" And, well, I know at least 2. Sure you do. Yeah. I mean, we know there's one in here, and we know her. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you know what's this is so the strange part, the curious case of Cassie Shedrick. I hope I said that right. Is that her husband's name is Dean?
Yeah.
And my wife's name
is Cassie.
So
yeah. Oh, there's no doubt.
There's like some kind of weird paradox going on. I don't know.
Yeah, but he loses Dean too. Like he doesn't get to keep it.
Yes. Sorry, Dean. You just got to be Shedrick.
And see, the funny and the humor in all of it is it's not even my real name.
Exactly.
I still get to keep it.
Which that should be the plot twist that Blake. That there's 2. This is the Rob Squared show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, you want to ruin my day? Yes, can I speak to? Yeah, that was Sue. Yeah, she knows. She's like, you will not get hung up on faster if you go, "May I speak with Rob?" or click. You don't even get the Bert out. It's just click.
Even me, and I don't have any. Everyone calls me Vega. If someone says Robert, I don't look.
Yeah.
I just don't look. They call me even like work. Only people that don't know me call me Robert. That's
right.
It.
And that's exactly why I hang up because it's like like not only do you not know me, you don't like.
Oh my god!
You're not...
The plot thickens, dude. But he is a junior. He is a junior though.
Yeah.
He's a junior, so it makes more sense. Mine is like,
and he should be a junior. I mean,
right. But did they call you Junior or actually JR? Because that's the thing that got me.
It looks. I'm thinking JR because he capitalized both. So that would be they called him JR. Yeah. Who shot JR?
Like what's going on? We've reached the rip one time. Doctor Strange is out there somewhere. Some.
Yeah. Well, it's just, and we all ended up on a YouTube show.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I did a podcast. I forgot to mention that I did a podcast for Sue and Vega. For Sue and Vega.
Oh, damn! Tied it in.
Yeah. They're doing a new podcast show, and we filmed the first one at SEMA.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I didn't know they were. Well, actually, I did know they still are doing some.
Well, so my buddy Brian Piper works there, and he's like head of tech, and they decided, like, he's done videos and shit before, and he decided that he wants to do some podcasting and stuff like that. So we talked about it and told him what to do and where to go and how to hook up with this software and do all that shit. And so they bought that the new Rode setup that you can take with you and has all the neat shit.
The Procaster.
Yeah. And so they took that to SEMA and a couple cameras, and they were like, yeah, and we were walking through the booth, dude. We were so tired. Don't do a podcast when you're tired, kids.
Yeah.
Like, we were so tired. And they're like, dude, oh my God, let's do this. I was like, you bet. Let's do it. What are we doing? We're going to do a podcast.
Yeah.
Fuck great. And then he didn't hit record. We had to start all over again.
No.
And I was like, it's okay, man. It's okay. It happens. It happens, man.
I would have gave him so much shit, but like, no, dude.
No, I didn't
so
care.
Stupid.
I just wanted to get over
like, everybody hates you. Your mom didn't even like you.
He wouldn't have taken it. he would have done well. So listen, man, you got to read the room, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to think I can read the room pretty well,
right?
And know when I'm pushing my boundaries.
Yeah,
and sometimes I do it just because I know what's gonna happen, and I'll have people.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah, I've had people go, dude. I'll be like, no, I'm doing it on purpose. Relax, it's going somewhere.
Yeah.
Like where? Into the ground?
Yeah. But listen, if someone does that to me, I'm gonna die laughing. Like, if someone just so, especially in a joking manner, like absurdly rude to me, it's funny. It's funny, man. I like it. I don't know why.
I don't know. It would take a lot. Like, it would take a lot. Like, I can get pissed off. There's no question about it. I mean, I can get irritated. There's I'm surprised they're not yelling about that. Like, I can get irritated, but I also feel like my irritation is somewhat rational.
Yeah.
So, it's like, I've had enough. Now I'm going to say my piece, and I'm going to leave.
Right.
Because this is not going to end well for anyone involved. So I will just saunter away. Yeah. Like,
I'll let off left stage. Nope. Still call him JR.
See, there you go. I wouldn't call him Dean either. Dean is a stupid name. Like, and trying, like, dude. For throat. Yep. I will say that, like when you go to, like, make a reservation at a restaurant, I will never say my name. I'll say Sue. I'll say Haley.
Yeah.
I will never say Dean, because they don't, like, people just don't. It's like, what? Dean? Bean? Yeah. No, Dean. It's a D. It's a fucking D. Okay. It's like A, B, C, D.
Yeah. James, Dean.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I would just say Vega when I thought there was a Vega. So,
Who? What?
Yeah. Like the speaker company? I bet I have more legitimate name claim than the people at Hifivega right now. I bet you.
Oh yeah, probably. Right. I don't doubt it. I mean, I I didn't even know they were still in business.
Yeah, well,
for a long time.
They kind of make like some basshead stuff.
They made a lot of stuff,
and that's why I just haven't seen them around recently.
Well, it's Hifivega Diamond now, because it's the same company, and they're also owned by, so it's a family. So you have Hifivega Diamond is this, and then, Tronics. What's the name of the online place? Online store?
Sonic
Electronics. It's all the same company. It's all the same family. Let me rephrase that. It's all the same family.
Okay. So, and MVX must be tied up in there somewhere. And
probably. I don't know.
think so. Yeah, I think MVX is kind of like the house brand for Sonic Electronics.
I don't know, man. All I know is that you have to have the cheese, because the cheese, it coats. So when you're drinking, you have to have the cheese, because if you take the cheese, so I take the chip and I fill it with the cheese and I eat the cheese, and then it coats, and then you don't get as drunk, because the cheese is and this is the guy who owns he's telling me this. I'm going, that sounds wonderful. I know how I don't get drunk. I don't drink.
Exactly.
But I'll take the cheese, because the cheese, it coats, and it makes me go poopy, slip right out.
Yeah. Or certain cheese will make you not slip anything out.
I don't have
if you go too heavy.
No. I just watching him eat cheese and him describe to me, I was like, And he's like, I'm the janitor. I'm like, you're not the janitor.
Dude, we haven't even talked about food. What did you eat? Did you eat anything good at least?
I haven't had shit, man.
I
I
haven't had
will say
nothing
I
good
will.
either.
I'll end it at this. So Saturday, I have going out with friends of Sue, who said, "I want to go out with your husband." And I go, "Why? Why would you want to do that? I don't want to meet these people. They're bowling friends. I don't want this." So so I have to do that, which is like on my list of not. And then we're meeting them at Kobe's, which is
steakhouse or something.
Yeah, the
okay. Yeah.
You want to know the one restaurant I absolutely hate and refuse to go to?
That restaurant?
There you go. Wow,
I love that restaurant though. Not that one. We have a different version.
I know. I hate them all. We've had different ones too. I hate that whole the whole Steve Aoki's dad's. Yeah, I hate all that shit.
Yeah, Benihana.
Yeah, I hate all the Benihana. It sucks so bad. So that's my Saturday. So since we're talking about food, that's the misery I have to look forward to.
Oh, dude, that sounds like heaven to me. Get the steak and the lobster combo, fried rice, yum sauce.
They used to have a tempura chicken.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Wait up, you don't even like the salad with the ginger dressing?
Oh yeah, I'll eat that, but who cares?
Yeah, I mean that's good in its own right.
Yeah, but it's this little shitty bowl of crap they give you, and then they give you the shitty broth thing with the one mushroom floating in it. And
I don't like the broth too much, but the salad.
I leave there and I'm like, I wish they had, when you go to leave, they had like a conveyor belt you stood on and you went through like a dishwasher. Because you just smell like shit.
You're gonna smell like that, yeah.
Right. It's like, now I got to get into my car and drive home.
Well, see, when we go to ours, I like to just go to the tables because you can get the same food, but we don't have to sit for the show.
No, we only have the show. We only have the show.
Oh, see. So. Well, see, it's good when you can just go to the table, get the same food, don't have to do the show.
Yeah, but you're still gonna stink. So.
Right, but not as bad. I don't think you do as bad.
Hey, broken is broken, stinky, stinky. You don't kind of smell like shit. You just smell like shit.
Like a dentist office.
Yeah. So,
dude, what are we watching next week?
We're gonna watch R.I.P.D. 2.
All right, I'll watch it.
It's gotta suck. And then if you want to, as a bonus, because I know I'll be watching it, because Haley's Christmas like, Story. Dude, we gotta watch this. Is Christmas Story 2.
All right, maybe. We're gonna have some big complaints next week. It's gonna be
great. Oh yeah, dude. Next week's gonna suck. Yeah, there's nothing cool to watch, so it's all garbage. Yeah, we won't even talk about it much, but at least it won't be dubbed.
Exactly.
Or whatever the fuck that was. That was so bad. If they got the good hood above the grill, you won't. No, you will. You will. I've been to these. That's why I don't go to them anymore. Listen, at 50, the cool thing about being 50 is I know what sucks and I know what doesn't. And I've been to a bunch of them because the girls absolutely love them. So they've taken me to a bunch of these, and it doesn't matter. I've had them suck down. I've had them suck up. I've had them. They suck.
You always smell like that, whether you can smell it yourself or not.
Yeah. It's okay. And it's okay. Yeah. I'll bring a beach towel. I'll put it over the chair in my car. All will be well. I'll put the top down, which, fuck yeah. And there we go.
Air out.
All right, guys. Well, hey, that's this week. It's just a show, as always. Thank you guys for participating and chatting along with us. We do enjoy your comments. It does make it more exciting. So thank you guys for commenting and playing along. That's it. That's all we got. You guys go forth, be merry. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you this time next week.
Thanks for watching, Chad, that doesn't know nothing about our car audio history. See ya.